Our beloved father of independence, Yang Mulia, Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Hajj once quoted, "If we pull together and work together with the maximum of goodwill and harmony, there is no limit to what our people can achieve in the years to come." After 64 years of independence, these golden words still ring true. Assalamu alaikum, and a very good day, dear judges and viewers. I am Ahmad Danial, representing my school for the Online English Public Speaking Competition 2021. Well, at the moment of this recording, we are in the midst of Malaysia's 64th Independence Month, and it's the time when we Malaysians get all excited and pumped up, as it's the time that we reflect and recall all of the sacrifices made by our ancestor for the freedom of this nation. Hence, patriotism is the topic of my presentation today, but with a twist in memory of the recent Tokyo's Olympic Games 2020, since I'm going to talk about the relationship between sports and patriotism among the youths. Now, first things first, what is patriotism? According to the Cambridge University Dictionary, patriotism is defined as the feeling of loving your country more than any other and being proud of it, while Collins Dictionary states that patriotism is love for your country and loyalty towards it. So, love, loyalty, and being proud are the keywords here. Now that brings us to our next question. How do we show our love, loyalty, and pride as Malaysians? Is putting up flags enough? The significance of patriotism, especially among the youths, in shaping societal values cannot be underestimated. Youths are the bedrock of any country as far as development is concerned. Thus, it is imperative that they demonstrate a high sense of enthusiasm towards their own country. And this, dear viewers, brings us back to the biggest sports event, the Olympic Games. Throughout the entire event, we were shown high levels of patriotism by our national athletes in their quest to raise the Jalo Gemilang in the world stage. Nelson Mandela once said, "Sports have the power to change the world, to inspire, to unite people in a way that little else does." I guess that's why when the rocket pocket man, Dato Azizul Hasni Awang himself, speeding around the oval track of the Izu Velodrome, Tokyo, the whole nation held their breath. We watched in awe how he rolled from one stage to the next, bringing the hope of the entire 30 million Malaysian population on his own shoulders, just to see the very first Olympic gold medal. When he cried in the interview after the final race, apologizing for only bringing home the silver medal, I believe at least half of the country cried with him, knowing how much he had done just to put Malaysia in the world sports map. The social media went frenzy with words of thanks, praise, and encouragement for him and his effort and valor. Everyone forgets their differences for this petite man from Terengganu. Tears flowed down his cheeks when our national flag was raised during the prize-giving ceremony as a proof of his patriotism. Another prime example of an athlete that shone during the Olympic Games is none other than our diving queen, Nur Dapitah Sabri. Although she didn't bring home any medals, she sure did stole the heart of every Malaysian with her relaxed and happy-go-lucky style. Now, being the fourth best diver in the Olympic Games puts her in the ranks of the elites in a sport that is widely dominated by the Chinese and Europeans. When I read an article of how much she sacrificed her youth to excel in this very sport, I realized why she couldn't stop her tears during the interview after the final round. Now just imagine this. Her entire teenage years were spent at the pool, doing hundreds and hundreds of dives a day, instead of going to the cinema or shopping complex, hanging out with her fellow friends. Now, if this isn't considered patriotism, I'm not sure what is. Dato Azizul Hasni and Dabita are just two of other great athletes that represented Malaysia in the Olympic Games. So, what is it that these athletes have done to be considered as patriots? Can we really put these athletes on par with our forefathers who have sacrificed so much to gain freedom for us? For me, the answer is perhaps still no. But there's definitely no match for their sacrifices, as these athletes are also patrons in their own way. While our pre-independence freedom fighters fought for the foreign powers to gain independence for our country, these athletes were also fighting against the same foreign power to put our country's heads and shoulders above other nations. The long years being away from family, holding back their appetite just to stay in shape, and the grueling training regimes that they had to endure were only a few list of items in the whole list that they had to sacrifice and go through. All of this just to uphold Malaysia's dignity. In time of trial and tribulation, during the COVID-19 pandemic, the success stories surely bring some joy and happiness to us. They also help to boost the morals of Malaysians to be stronger in facing difficult times as one. The colonization era is over. We no longer have to yield our weapons anymore. Now is the time for us to shine among bigger and richer countries. And these athletes are the beacon for us to get there. They are the icon that can inspire the youths beyond sports and games to put all efforts and strength for the love and loyalty to our country. And I believe that is one of the elements of patriotism that is important to be instilled among the future leaders of this beautiful nation that we call Malaysia. In a nutshell, we can never deny the roles of these athletes as an example to promote patriotism among the younger generation in Malaysia. Knowing that the country has world-class athletes is a good enough reason to answer this very simple question. Where are you from? With pride and joy. We can say it out loud, I am from Malaysia, because this unique country is no longer a little dot on the world's map anymore. That's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed watching my presentation as much as I spent presenting to you. Till we meet again,